Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the House of Prayer. This is our usual. This is our life lessons, uncut. Welcome to all you on Facebook. We're glad you tuned in. And we got a touchy subject. I really don't think it's touchy, but we're going to deal with it. And we got one of our members that reached out to us about this Roe versus Wade. Julian Rose coming out of Breville, Texas. And it's been a while, but we've been really busy, and I'm sorry it took so long. But we are here, and we are here to deal with this subject, which is not a hard subject. It's very easy. And her question is, what does it really mean for Christians? What does Roe versus Wade really mean for Christian people? We don't go to people who march, we go to the Bible. That's where we get our answers. Why we go to the Bible? Because if we go to Hebrews, and Hebrews tells us, and I want to read it in Hebrews 13. In Hebrews 13:8, you know what Hebrews 13:8 say, people? Hebrews say, Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today, and forever. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today, and forever. Hebrews 13:8. So God never changes. If God said in Exodus 20:13, thou shalt not kill, that's what he means. I don't care who you are, or who you was, or who you want to be. Now this Roe versus Wade, now I want to slow down. I want y'all to really get this. I want y'all to really get this. You got to understand. Now who is Roe versus Wade? Who is these people? Who are these people? However you want to say it. This is how it occurred, and this is how it came about. January 22nd, 1973, Jane Roe, which is Norma McCorvey. She was a loose woman. She slept around with a lot of men, and she had 2 children. Gave them up for adoption. Continued the same lifestyle, came up with another baby. But this baby, because she got with this man and he was abusive, she wanted to kill the baby. It's not the baby's fault. She chose the man. So why would we kill the baby? Why? You say, oh, Pastor Tony Reed, what if incest happened? Pastor Tony Reed, what if somebody get raped? Is it the baby's fault? Now, I know we have incest and we have people getting raped. Listen, they got enclosed places where you can put on the tightest clothes you want to, and you don't have to run up and down the street, women or men. Showing everything, run up and down the street with the tightest clothes you want. Once you go to a place where they have it where you can be enclosed and safety, but you want to run 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then something happened to you, then you want to kill the baby. It's not the baby's fault. Life is life, and we got to realize this here. So this woman, listen to me, she was promiscuous. She slept with women more than she did with men. But when she did sleep with men, she used no protection. She was loose. So they had this decision, Roe versus Wade. She won. And who is Wade? Wade was Henry Wade. He was a district attorney in Dallas, Texas. And the Supreme Court won it by a landmark decision, 7-2. 7-2. She won. And so now women are able to kill their babies in their bodies. Women are able to kill. Now Jesus Christ came that we might have life and that we might have life abundantly, right? So Jesus Christ shedded his blood so you can shed blood. That's what you're saying. That's what Jesus' death was all about. So you can have the freedom to kill women. God is life. You are here to make a decision because your mother, she kept you in her womb so you can be born. Now you mean to tell me that you don't have time or the patience for the child that you lay down and make the decision to have? Huh? This is what you're saying. So women want this kind of power so they can kill. Why? You said, well, it's not life. It's not life. At conception, people, it is life. When is fire, fire? Huh? When is water wet? We have to be real with what we're doing. If we allow you, let me tell y'all something. Listen. So the Supreme Court let that woman who go around sleeping with all different kind of men, gave up 2 of the children for adoption, went to the people again with the 3rd child, and they said they couldn't take it, so now she want to kill the baby. So she can continue her same old reckless lifestyle, sleeping with different men with no protection. And when she's not sleeping with men, she was sleeping with women. Go research it, do it, and stop just going by. The lady name was Norma McCarvey, and the guy name was Henry Wade. He was the district attorney. He said nobody should kill a baby unless it's life-threatening to the mama. But no, we want power. We want power to kill. We want power to kill our own babies. Israel did the same thing. They put their babies in the fire and made sacrifices. So now you are sacrificing your own baby for your lifestyle so you can continue your lifestyle. I see you kill the baby and then you don't do it no more. You don't have no more children. But you keep engaging in the same thing that brought that baby. And you know, some people don't have 6 and 7 abortions. And you think it's okay? Since 1973 to 2022, 63 million babies have been killed. 63 million. And if they have a record showing 800,000 babies are being slaughtered every year, 500,000 are black babies. Now you do the math. So now we worry about people talking about we killing each other. No, listen, come on, a police killed one person and we got slaughter going on in Chicago and Kansas and all over these places, and we worry about when a white man killed one black person. But we killing each other every day. We are laughable people. We are laughable. So now here we go. In June 24, 2022, a far-reaching, a historic, far-reaching decision where the court overturned Roe versus Wade. Now all the women in the world are mad because somebody telling them stop killing. But y'all want to have control over your bodies. Let me tell you something. Here go a woman. She want to have a child. But the man don't want to have a child. But he love the woman. But he don't want any children. But the woman wants children, but the man doesn't. So now, they use protection. The man used protection. Some kind of way something happened. The lady ends up pregnant. I don't know what the woman sabotaged, what the security that he was using, but now she's pregnant. But the man doesn't want the baby. The lady had a baby anyway, but the man don't want the baby. So the lady go put the man on child support. Should the man have to pay child support when he didn't want the baby? Is that fair? Let's switch around and say the man want the baby, but the woman don't want the baby. And somehow life intervened and the woman is pregnant. But the man wants the baby and the woman don't want the baby. So the man doesn't have no say-so because it's not his body. They participated together. So he got no say-so, so the woman can just kill that man, baby. Y'all think about what is going on. If a woman is pregnant and a man shoot the woman and kill the woman, he don't get charged just for the woman death. He get charged for the baby death as well. Show me where the fairness is. So now listen, so if the baby is important because the woman wanted it, shouldn't the baby be important when the man wanted it? All I'm saying, we have to make sense, people, and we got to stop the slaughter. The slaughter is bad. Now, listen. So now we have it overturned, and it barely made it 5-4. It barely made it. The Supreme Court overturned it 5-4. Barely made it. So now, since 1973, we got 63 million babies have been slaughtered. We don't know who them kids could have been. Them kids could have been liberators. Them kids could have been scientists. They could have been somebody special, you know what I'm saying, can change the world. But we'll never know because the mother killed the baby because she want to have power over her body, her own body. So why she get the opportunity with her body to be reckless, and when she get caught up and she want to continue her life, so she want to kill the baby so she can continue to be promiscuous? So she can continue to drink, so she can continue to party, so she can continue to get drunk and out of control and have another baby and kill that baby too? I mean, what do women want? I mean, I don't understand. God gave you the most precious thing in the world. Men can't have babies. Men can't carry life. Y'all can carry life. Y'all want to be everything, but y'all got the best gift in the world. Y'all can bring a man into the world. I don't care how bad or how much testosterone a man got, he can't bring another baby in the world. So when it comes to childbirthing, we are humble before women because women are exceptional beings. Listen to me, people. Think about what is going on. Let me go to Georgia. You say, it's not life. It's not life. That's what you say. Just because you said what God said. What did God say? Forget about what you said. What did God say, people? What did God say? Just because you think something is right. Just because you think it's your body. Because men say it's your body, you get to do what you want to do. Killing ain't one of them. I'm telling you, and God will deal with you. Now, God will forgive you if you make a mistake. Excuse me, because He's a forgiving God. If you don't know what you're doing. But if you're just doing this reckless behavior on purpose, you think you're going to get away with it? People, y'all got to think again. Now, look at 13:3. This is by Samson. Listen to this. 13:3. It said, and the angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman and said unto her, behold now, thou art barren, and bearest not. Excuse me. Boy, Jesus, excuse me, y'all. Satan want me to get this out, but I'm going to get this out. Y'all just hold on. Because truth is truth. And God, in Hebrews 13:8, He's the same today, tomorrow, and forever. He don't change. Well, this is what it means. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman and said unto her, behold now thou art barren, and bearest not. What's going on now? But thou shalt conceive, and bear a son. Now therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine nor strong drink. Now we do that right now today when a woman is pregnant. She shouldn't drink no drink. She shouldn't smoke. She shouldn't do none of that. But we got women today that drink, smoke, do drugs, do whatever. I mean, that's the kind of power women want so they can be reckless? To be a slaughter? To kill? Listen, now therefore, beware, I pray thee, drink not wine nor strong drink, and eat not anything unclean. Watch God. Now watch God. For lo, thou shalt conceive and bear a son, and no razor shall come on his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite unto God from the womb. This boy ain't even conceived yet, and God already know him. I know they tell you 18 days after conception or heartbeat, but God already knows. And those babies are be in heaven, you demon, if you are not in heaven. Those babies are be in heaven. So you think it's right to kill the babies? They gonna be in heaven. God knew it. Let's go to Jeremiah 1. Jeremiah 1. Why Jeremiah 1? Y'all talking all this mess. Listen what God says. And then let God be the final judgment. That's what they said in 529, Acts chapter 529. They said, did we straightly tell y'all not to teach in Jesus' name anymore? And the apostles said we ought to obey God and not men. So man tell you can kill your baby, and God said don't kill, so you gonna listen to the man and not God? People, that's the kind of power y'all want with y'all body, and do not what God say, but do what the man say. And every knee gonna bow and every tongue gonna confess. You think that man gonna be able to help you in the day of judgment that told you can kill your baby? Do you think that? Boy, that's far reaching right there. That's historic right there, I'm telling you. Now watch verse 4. This is Jeremiah 1, verse 4. We say, then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee. Hear that, women? Hear that, men? Hear that men want to be women and women want to be men? Hear what God say. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto all nations. Now, how many prophets we don't kill? How many prophets, how many leaders for this world we don't kill? How many we don't slaughter? Because we want to drink and party and open our legs and have fun. And when we get pregnant, we want to kill the baby. And if we don't go to abortion, we want to take a plan B. You want to take a plan B pill. Do y'all understand what we are becoming? We talk about we are civilized. You think that's civilized behavior? That's just like playing Russian roulette, putting one bullet in a 6-shooter, and you rotate it and shoot yourself in the head. And if you miss, you do it again. And if you miss, you do it again until you hit. Who gave you the authority to become a murderer? You know who gave you that authority to become a murderer? Can I tell you, women? So you say, what does Roe versus Wade got to do with Christians? First of all, Christians got to stand strong upon the word of God and believe what God says. Yeah, people ain't gonna like you because people don't like the truth. People like to be persuaded to do evil and think they can get away with it. But let me go to St. John. St. John. St. John chapter 10. St. John chapter 10. If you kill a baby, you're not honoring God. You're not upholding God's integrity. You're upholding the devil's integrity. So you say, I didn't know. I'm sorry. God will forgive you if you did it ignorantly. God will forgive you if you did it knowingly. He'll forgive you. But you got to come to God and ask God for forgiveness. And don't engage in the behavior that will cause another baby to come until you're married. And stop just opening your legs to anybody. People don't have to wait for nothing. Soon as he said, I love you, you want to give him a baby. A baby ain't never kept a man. Sex ain't never kept a man. Y'all saw everything. Every woman got on tights. Every woman got coochie cutters on. Every woman got on booty jeans. Every woman, I can go in any city. I cut grass for a living. I'm in a lot of cities. I'm in a lot of counties. And you see one, you don't see them all. So you think just because you got on some booty cutters, coochie cutters, whatever cutters, you think that's going to keep a man entertained? It never did and it never will. It's love. He got to love you, not your body. He got to love what's in your brain, what's in your head, what you bring to the table. Do you have any intellect? Can you talk? Can you hold a conversation? Can you take care of bills? Can you wash? Can you clean? Can you iron? Can you go to work? Can you help out? What can you do? Coochie, coochie, coochie. Ladies, please. We got to do better. Now, you want to kill the baby. Watch. Jesus came that you might have life. Watch it. But the devil didn't come. He came, and if you kill your baby, this is what you're doing. This is St. John chapter 10. He said, the thief coming not but for to steal and to kill. So if you kill your baby, that's who you riding with, Satan. Listen, I'm going to read it again. The thief come not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. But what would Jesus say? I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. That's why Jesus came. So when the baby is in your womb, in your body, there's life. Jesus came to promote life, not death. Jesus came that you might have life. Satan came that you might promote death and kill each other. And then we want respect from all other nations and all other people when we kill each other at random like it's just open season. Jesus came that you might have life. So you kill a baby, you holy? You're not far murdering from holy? It don't work like that. People, we have to understand. So now we got these decisions that the Supreme Court has made. Now it's saying that it's against the law for a woman to abort her baby. You say, Mr. Reed, Pastor Reed, you got 4 daughters. If my daughter's engaged in anything that can cause life, if they don't want to take care of that baby, I take care of that baby. You hear me? And if I can't take care of that baby, I'll make sure I find somewhere so that baby can be taken care of, because I don't condone killing. I don't condone murder. Not the innocent. Not the innocent, baby. You think that baby can't fight against you? You got all the rights. The baby don't have no right. So now somebody got to stand up for the baby. Do you remember when God had led Israel out and Israel was so bad, they became like the heathen, and God told Moses to move out the way, he was going to destroy Israel. And Moses stood in the gap for Israel. Who's standing in the gap for the unborn babies? If the mother is the killer, the child ain't got no chance. That baby depends on the mother to eat right. Depends on the mother to get the proper rest. To get the proper nourishment. And when that mother is sick in the head and got murder on her mind, when the mother got murder on her mind, all she want to do is kill, kill, kill. That baby ain't got a chance. The father can't help the baby. Do you hear me, people? But you want to live your life and do what you want to do. And go get pregnant again. Look at Norma McCarvey. She had 2 children, and here comes the 3rd one. All the men she had, she chose those men. So she do a really, really poor job at picking men, don't she? Huh? Now, I remember in the day when the women, you have to dress up and go to the parties, and the men come, and the men will pick the women who they want to be with. So the wealth can stay in the family. Not anymore. Women pick the men. So all the women that picking the men, the next thing they say when it don't work out, he ain't no good. You ain't no good either because you picked him. He didn't pick you. The only thing a man can say to you is y'all get together when you marry me. That's the only option he got. Will you marry me? You got everything else. So you pick it, and he's a deadbeat dad. You pick him. So what say that about you? What say that about you? Come on, women. Let's be realistic. This thing is out of control. It's out of control, and we're allowing it to get out of control because we want to be promiscuous. We want to dress like hookers. We want to look like a hoe. Why we want? What is it that we got to look like that so much? Ain't no secrets in the bedroom. We don't solve everything. You ain't got no secret for us. Nothing. Listen, and it got to stop. If Jesus came that we might have life, Satan came to destroy life. Jesus came that we might have life. Satan came to destroy life. And if you destroy life, you're not of God. Point blank, you're not of God. Jesus Christ didn't shed his blood so you can shed your innocent blood, baby blood. He didn't do that. He shed his blood for a sacrifice. You sacrificing your baby so you can continue to party. So you can continue to have a good time. Yeah, people, I know. Listen, if you got a 13-year-old daughter in your house, you got a 13-year-old daughter in your house, you not married, you bring another man in the house that's not that child's daddy, and you allow your daughter to wear skimpy clothes, to dress like a hooker, you bring another man in the house, woman, and the man molests your daughter. Whose fault it is now she got a baby in her stomach? Now you want to kill, it ain't the baby's fault. Somebody had to know something was going on. Some strange, I know everybody got some kind of intuition. I don't care if it's an old uncle, an old granddad, or somebody in somebody's back room somewhere. Y'all say, don't go back there, Papa John back there. And then you worry about your own love life. You're not watching the kids. And the man get the baby some money, or tell the baby to do this and do that. And next thing you know, he's fondling the baby. You know, y'all all here want to break loose. And some of these things could be prevented. And we know these things going on in our house. We know people. Ain't no way nobody can be around you if you don't know he crazy. Tell me you ain't know that what happened. And I know some people that know what's happening. But they want to keep the man. Huh? This is how sick we done got. We are so sick. Now listen, people. Stop killing the babies. Roe versus Wade ain't got nothing to do with no Christian. Yeah, it don't turn out in our favor, but look at the confusion going on. Because people want to murder. They want to kill. So now they fighting. Now the women are unrest. And you're talking about a movement. The feminine movement wasn't even a black woman movement. It was white women mad at the men, at they white men. And they brought y'all in so they could get more votes. So who funded the women movement? Nick Rockefeller funded the movement, just like George Soros funded Black Lives Matter. It's all a game, people. And you trusting these lying men when you won't even trust the truth of God. Men just using y'all as pawns to get things established that they want established. Listen, people, listen. I wish I could get into it and tell y'all why the women's movement came about. But we're talking about Roe versus Wade, what it means to the Christian. What it means to the Christian, I'm going to go to 1 Corinthians chapter 16. This is what it means for the Christian. 1 Corinthians chapter 16, 13. This is what it means for the Christian. This is what it means, Julian. This is what it means. And I'm going to read it, 16, 13. Watch it. This is what it means for you to do. 13. Come on, Tony. 16, 13. 16, 13. Guess what it says? It says, watch you. Stand fast in the faith. Quick ye like men. Be strong. That's what God is saying. In these changing times, they're coming. If they reverse it back and say the women can continue to murder, you stand strong on the integrity. We got to make provision to these women can have access to get the right kind of health care, and stop killing the babies. Do y'all understand what we talking about when we tell a 16-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old, they can do what they want to do with their own bodies? And they go out and they get pregnant. And they can go get a pill called Plan B without your notification and take it and kill the baby. What has happened to us? What has happened to us? Huh? Even the animals in the street or in the wild kingdom, when they get pregnant, even every animal that's in the group, make sure that woman is okay. Make sure that animal is okay. They won't let nothing happen to that animal carrying no babies. Here we are, we got more intelligence than anything on this earth. But we'll kill something that look like us, that gonna come out and walk and talk like us. We will kill that baby because it's gonna interfere with our life. Because we want to continue the reckless road that we were on. Why is that so important? To kill the baby so you can continue to live a lifestyle like that. It makes no sense. Now I'm going to back up to 15. I'm going to back up to 15. 15:55. Now watch this. I'm going to read it. 15:55. Watch Jesus. This is what Paul told Jesus. This is what Jesus told Paul to write. And Paul wrote this. He said, "O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory?" Watch this. The sting of death is sin. Right? And the strength of sin is the law. Listen, Jesus conquered. He conquered death, hell, and the grave. So we will not have to die anymore. But we kill our babies. Now you make sense of that. God died. He rose again, conquered death, the grave, and hell. Conquered death. Now you want to kill the babies. But see, this book says, "But thanks be to God, we're giving us the victory through our Lord Christ Jesus." Why? So what he's saying to everybody that's listening, "Therefore, my beloved brothers and sisters, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the works of the Lord. For as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." It's not in vain in the Lord. So that's what it means for us Christians. We got to stand on truth. We got to continue to stand on truth. Yeah, it's going to cause us heartache. It's going to cause us anguish. But we got to stand on truth because everybody is standing on lies. They're killing babies. They're doing everything that's wrong. So now, I want to go to Psalms 106. Let time go on, Captain. Be more careful. Y'all, give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes, people. Give me 5 minutes. I got to read these two. I got to get in. Psalm 106. Watch this. Psalm 106, 38. Let me read this here. It says, Thus were they defiled with their own works, and went a-whoring with their own inventions. You know what they're saying? They went a-whoring with their own inventions. They got dildos. They got all kind of sexual inventions. They got all kind of things. They get sex crazy. They get so drunk that they have unprotected sex. And here come the babies. Now, they don't want to mess up their career, so they kill the baby. Listen to what this book says. Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled against his people, insomuch that he abhorred his own inheritance. Now, listen like this. Watch this book, huh? And he gave them into the hands of the heathen that hated them, and they ruled over them. Their enemies also oppressed them, and they were brought into subjection under their hands. Many times did he deliver them, but they provoked him with their own counsel and were brought low for their own iniquity. Many times God will save you. You will have unprotected sex, and you will escape it when you get pregnant. But you'll go right back and do the same thing again until you get pregnant so you can kill the baby. It's like that's what you want to do. But God, listen, now I'm going to go to Proverbs and I'm going to end it. Proverbs 6. Proverbs 6. Y'all is killing innocent babies who can't do anything for themselves because you want to have unprotected sex or reckless sex or whatever kind of sex on the beach, in the back of a car. And you people are going to lose their mind. And then you want to kill the baby, and then you want somebody to have sympathy for you. The Bible says, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. But you say, to hell with that, God. I'm going to do what I want to do because it's my body. It's a potter that made you, and you was clay. So you're going to tell the potter what you going to do. You're a bad person. You're a bad person. And you think you're going to get away with it? Do you think you're going to get away with it? Watch Proverbs 6:16. Y'all ready? Huh? These 6 things do the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Hands that shed innocent blood. Who is the innocent blood? Who is the innocent blood? That fetus is the innocent blood. A proud look, a lying tongue, a hand that shed innocent blood. A heart that devises wicked imagination. Feet that be swift and run into mischief. Listen to this. And this is what we don't become. We shedding innocent blood daily. Since 1973, Lord have mercy, 63 million babies killed. Those are the ones that are accounted for. Those are the ones that we know. I ain't talking about the midwives who don't use clothes hangers and go out there and bust the egg. Y'all, listen, people have done some things that are really, really bad so they can keep living their life. A woman go out and get pregnant from a married man. They want to kill the baby. Listen to this. She should have stayed up at home. She picked the man. But she want to go out and have her a bow and get pregnant and kill the baby. This is what's going on in America. 63 million babies ago. 63 million babies ago. And over 800,000 every year. 500,000 are black babies. Over 800,000 babies every year. 500,000 of those babies are black babies. So, who gonna respect us when we don't respect ourselves? We don't respect our children. Then y'all say children are the future? That's a lie, because y'all killing them. How can they be the future when they can't even get born? How can they be the future? They can't be the future, people. We got to stick with this book. And I know y'all saying that we got strong women this, strong women this here. I ain't never heard nobody say a strong Asian woman, a strong white woman, a strong Polish woman, a strong Italian woman. They don't put that mark on black women, talking about a strong black woman. So she don't need her man. She can make without a man. What culture does that? Us. Who been deceived so bad? Us. Who don't know their head from a hole in the ground or their butt? We are some sick people, and we go along with to get along with. Black women need their men, and men need their black women. That's the only way we can build anything fortified and raise our children and take care of our children and stop killing our children. So Roe versus Wade don't mean nothing to us. Yeah, they overturned it, but how long is it going to stay overturned? How long? It barely made it 5-4. Huh? Barely made it. And when they stopped, it was 72 in 1973. Listen, these people here don't care about us. They don't care about you. And then you're going to help them slaughter us? Talking about genocide, talking about gentrification. They just let us kill ourselves. Look at Chicago. Look at Missouri. Look at Miami. Look at all these big cities. Look at black folks everywhere. Look at who making decisions? What we own and control? What are we doing? My auntie, she makes 6 figures. When she died, can she pay that 6 figure on to a niece or a nephew? We ain't trying to own nothing. We ain't trying to control nothing. We okay with just drinking, partying, having sex, killing babies, killing each other. It got to come to a stop. And I'm going to tell y'all, it ain't no color that's our problem. It's sin that's our S-I-N is our problem, people. until we come to Jesus Christ and do what the book says. I know they talking about a white man brought this book. But you can read for yourself. You got educated. I black women are some of the most educated women. They out-educate the black man. That's what they say. So how they keep letting these low-value men get them pregnant? Makes sense of that to me. Huh? I'm just saying, people, I got to go. I hope I said something that makes sense. I know I said something that makes sense. That we got to do better with our lives and stop killing our babies and be Christians. And stop trying to be on Stellar's Award or BET Award doing stupid stuff. I know y'all out there, y'all watched it. Because y'all think them people something. But y'all got them people got y'all wrong and y'all got them wrong because they don't care nothing about you. And what the singers are doing, the artists are doing, and the preachers and all the people letting that garbage in the church and allowing it to be so, we at the House of Prayer, we're going to stand against it. So y'all better take notice. And when our platform get big enough, we're going to shout out to the whole world that Jesus Christ is Lord. And He's life. I thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all learned something. And if you got a problem, call me. If you got a question, call me. If you got a problem, call me. If you got a question, call me. And I'm not going to run from anybody. Because I'm not a 501(c)(3). That's why I can talk about this. All them big churches, they 501(c)(3), they don't bought into this system. And they ain't going to talk about this. They ain't going to talk about stuff that we need to be talking about. I'm going to tell you the truth. Because nobody, I go to work every day. And you can start giving, I don't care, I give. But the people who want to learn, who want to do better, y'all support the House of Prayer. Y'all give us donations. We'll take it and we'll use it to further the ministry. I'm sorry I went over. I thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. God bless, and y'all have a beautiful evening.
Win, win, win.
Win, win, win. In Jesus Christ, we win, win, win. We don't care who it offends. Amen.